G saying XRP Ripple emergency, and whenever he made a video on XRP, he was usually right. Especially he called, I really agree when he's calling about, the markets going down. This is another issue that I was seeing with the crypto markets right now. Everybody's panicking, but it's not that big of a deal. There is an emergency news that he wanted to tell us about.
An XRP emergency video, and also it regards all cryptocurrencies. So the crypto market is crashing very aggressively. Not only the crypto market, but the stock market has been crashing very aggressively the past couple of days.
Like if the stock market crashes, you're going to see crypto crash, of course. This is pretty normal.
There are a couple of factors that are contributing to this, some of which being tariffs. There's uncertainty with tariffs, but we also had some bad data today, but that bad data is actually good data because it means that the Fed is going to be cutting rates and it gives them more of a reason to cut rates. And that's potentially some of the reasons why we are crashing. But the real reason why we are crashing, what is taking place right now is not natural. They are, and that is the whales, they are trying to shake you out of your bags, your XRP, your altcoins. They want to scare you. That's why they have been dumping it every single day this week. And as you notice, there's not even a single bounce, and every single bounce, if you look at any coin, it instantly comes down. I do believe that the seller has finished selling. The sell-off is possibly over with.
The funniest thing is when people call that a sell-off is over, there's always going to be a whale that's going to be like, oh, people are buying back. Oh, that's extra 5% profit for me, extra $3 million. I'm going to dump all of it now. That's what we see in the market. Like literally when you expect the markets to pump back up, people open huge shorts and they make tons of money like that.
And we are starting to bottom if you are holding XRP. This, in my opinion, is not financial advice, but this is a great time to buy. This is personally what I'm doing.
What's really crazy is people are buying at $3. Again, would you buy at $3 XRP? Personally, I would wait for it to go below $2, but it might never go below $2. It's just like people are waiting for Bitcoin to drop to $1,000 since 2015. Again, you never know when the lowest price point might be. Nobody has a crystal ball. And some people wanted to say, I will buy when it drops back Bitcoin to $100. And it literally never did, because there's always going to be someone that has enough money and is going to buy like a massive supply of it.
Cost averaging into XRP. Me and my community, if you guys want to join my private community, I tell you exactly when I'm getting in and out of positions, leverage trades, and everything in constant market updates. I'm a 7-figure professional trader, and I let you guys know exactly my thoughts moving forward. So what should you do? Well, in my opinion, you should buy the dip. Again, not financial advice, but this correction, this pullback is normal. It is healthy. However, this pullback in a degree is also not normal. It's manipulation. They're really trying aggressively to shake everybody out. And they're able to do that in summer months when there's a lot less liquidity and the books are very thin in the order books. It's easier to move prices up and down. So they are trying to shake everybody out, scare everybody, make everybody look bad. And guess what? We are going to bounce and we are going to see higher prices.
Historically, though, like it's much easier to see the markets bounce in September, October, November, especially around December when people are buying Christmas gifts. And yes, crypto can be a gift to someone. Like if you give someone like 10 XRP, of course, people are going to be buying that way for themselves as well. So this is where really we are in favor. So historically, crypto markets have recovered around September, November, which is what really made crypto give its run for its money at that time. It wasn't around like June or July or April. Historically, it was always around September when stocks went up because of the earnings reports. Like, stocks were completely different in crypto. But I feel like this is going to be another positive indicator that could really rally the markets. So yeah, who knows? Like, you never know. We also said 2022 is not going to happen, but all the indicators right now, except the unemployment rate, which is still unbelievably low, is bullish in that sense. There's a lot of people still predicting $7 XRP. If it only went up, again, this would be an infinite money glitch. Someone will always sell, guys. Remember this.
Are in a bull market. So do not get that past your head. We are in a bull market, and You know, some of the greatest investors in the world, they tell us continuously when there's blood on the streets, that's when you want to buy. Warren Buffett also talks about being patient and buying during times like this. This is when you guys want to buy. When there's blood on the streets, when everybody's panicking, when everybody is fearful. Be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. This is a saying by Warren Buffett that you guys should also live by, and that should form your trading strategy, your investment strategy. We have so many bullish catalysts that are taking place right now. They are going to flip the switch with XRP. The government is getting on board with crypto. Banks are getting on board. We have the XRP ETF. There's so many bullish, amazing things taking place.
And again, I'm always like, whenever I see everyone saying XRP is going to $1, you got to ask yourself, the technology, it's still there. Like, what's going on? You know, the technology is still there. It's still being developed. Even if the CEO sold maybe like 5% of his holdings, it's really not that worrying that people are afraid of.
We just had all these crazy bills passed, guys. Very, very bullish. We are pulling back, we are correcting, but it is temporary. We're going to continue pushing higher because we are in a bull market, and we do this every single 4 years. The same exact thing happens. The same shakeouts take place. Guess what?
This is where the new buyers probably sell everything and lose a ton of money. I can't even believe how much money was probably lost by people getting scared, especially 2022. Because again, if you sell, you're probably not always selling for profit. There must be plenty of people that have lost billions, or in total, like let's say someone lost like $20,000 because he sold early. And of course, there's a lot of people who also sold in the dip that made money. But most of these people are unfortunately new traders who sell at a lower price, and it gets bought up by a big institution or a whale. That's what we usually see in crypto. That's what we saw with XRP. A whale buys everything, and the people who usually get the short stick basically are the people who don't have a lot of money, who sell like $200 of XRP. And the whale buys it and now has 5 million, right, in 3 months, who know how the markets work.
They're trying to shake you out before the next leg up. They don't want you to be holding crypto when they pump the coins up, because guess what? Then you'll be able to sell and take profits on them. And that's not what they want you to do. They want you to buy when it starts pumping and start buying towards the top when things are pumping, so that you can be their exit liquidity. But if you buy while there's blood on the streets, they're going to be your exit liquidity when you take profits, when they start to potentially scale in and start to buy in.
So yeah, they will sell on you when it's at highest. Remember, the whales will try to sell out everything when, you know, XRP hits probably $10, $11. You're going to be saying, whoa, a huge market crash. Yeah, of course, these whales, you know, they bought at $2, $3. Of course, they're going to sell everything now. And they're going to get, probably if they bought like 1 million at $3 and now it's $9 XRP, what did they get? $3 million. That's $2 million profit. So yeah, always think about what the whales are doing, not just what's happening around the world, what's happening around the market. Think how whales think. This is the true mindset that really helped me in life. When you know this type of knowledge of why XRP is dumping and why the whales are making so much money, wow, easy pickings, right? Instead of checking the news and saying, well, unemployment rate came in. Yeah, that's a factor, but we have, you know, for the price to go down, someone must have sold it. So yeah, Trump just unleashed a massive
XRP holders, the moment.
So yeah, look at this. This is the big thing. XRP about to explode in 2025.
Oh, we have so
many videos coming up, basically. So this one, Trump